I want to talk about natural hair and headaches and allergies and products. And I'm looking at my lip right here. A lot of people might think that that's a sign that I smoke. I don't. I am very sensitive to a lot of products and very sensitive to the environment. And this is literally where my lips have split so many times that they're now kind of scarred. And I'm going to have to do something about that, but I'll worry about that later. A little too much honesty, but whatever. Um, if you have natural hair and you're getting a ton of headaches, ask yourself a question. Number one, if you have a headache right now, do you have your hair up? Are you wearing it up? Our hair tends to shrink a lot. I mean, my hair is down to here on a normal day. I mean, not a normal day, but in the shower, and it's still wet and it's shrinking up to here. If I were in the sauna, it would shrink to about that if I were in the sauna all day. Now imagine if I had my hair up in a ponytail and it's shrinking and shrinking. It's tightening and tightening and tightening. It's like a vice. I don't wear my hair up that often for that very reason. It causes me extreme pain. When I was little, I'll talk about this another time, but my grandmother has straight hair. My mother's hair is wavy, but she wears it looking like it's like mine, but it's not. Her hair is actually naturally wavy. Which made it hard for me because out of all of the four girls, you know, the song Good or Bad Hair, I was the one who was labeled with the not so easy to work with hair, although beauticians would say that I was the one with the bad hair. Oh, your daughter doesn't have good hair like you. She doesn't have good hair like her sisters. But this is my natural hair, and this has always been my curl pattern. They just couldn't see it because my hair was so dry and it's water resistant. And a lot of decisions were made for me based off of that and the fact that I'm tender-headed. That's getting back to the headache thing. Especially because I'm tender-headed. Wearing my hair up presented a problem. I had headaches all the time. I was sick all the time. Take your hair down. If you're growing it out, you don't want it up anyway. If you want it up, make sure it's loose. If you really, really want that look, you need that look, I'm going to tell you, it's not worth it. It's not worth being on a date and wanting to vomit because of the pain coming from your head. And, you know, once you get one of those headaches, it's not going to go away once you take your hair down. Another problem is allergies. Everyone in my family is allergic to Cantu. Actually, I used it all on my hair. This is what I have on my hair right now because I usually try to suffer through an allergy situation. That's probably why my lips are the way they are. But it's not worth it to my mother and my sisters. I don't like wasting a product. And I didn't want to give it to a family member not knowing if that was going to make them sick. So I used it all. I used an eighth of it on my hair. Every time I use it, my hair does have its curls, but it also feels dry to the touch. I mean, extremely dry to the touch. Usually when there's a product that we really can't use, but I really need to use it, I will mask the smell with a castor oil because it has no real smell, but it has a smell to me because to me it smells like plastic. Castor oil smells like plastic to me, but whatever. I mean, I don't like the smell of plastic, but it can usually push down the smell of a product that is making me sick. My mother is allergic to coconut meat. She can use coconut oil. She can eat some things with coconut milk in it, but the actual coconut meat, usually it scratches her throat, and then her throat starts to swell up. So there are usually two things that causes natural hair, a person with natural hair to have a headache. It's either an allergy, number one, or it's because you have your hair put up too tight. Now, some people can do that. Some people don't get a lot of shrinkage. And I admit that when I want to lengthen my hair, when I want to make sure that it shows some of its length, I will put my hair up, but I won't ever knot it twice. I'll literally put it into the band, just put it in once, just one, and I don't twist and put it in tighter. I just put it in one because my hair is just going to keep expanding around it. But that's all I can tell you. If you have a headache, take your hair down or look at your product. Organics is really bad about this. They have some products that smell great and I think won't give me a headache. But some are so bad that I never take anything back. But there have been some of the organics that I've actually had to say, I cannot, in good conscience, just keep this and force myself to put it on my head. Because it's not just making me sick, it's making everybody in the house sick. And people who make products need to think about that. Everybody's worried about natural hair being smelly. We're not smelly. Natural hair is not smelly just because we don't use a regular shampoo. Our hair smells pretty good most of the time. The worst thing that can happen is mildew, because of the hair being wet a lot. And that's another subject. But to put products on that, a lot of black people, I'm going to just say it like this, not everybody who has curly hair is black, but a lot of black people like me have allergies, and it just makes it impossible to go through an entire day wearing some of your products. So y'all should really do focus groups on that. I know you do, but you're not focusing on it if this person has an allergy or not. And there are many people who do. Many people have allergies and they don't know it. If your hair isn't up and you put on a new product, you might want to look at the product. Now, I also get migraines too, and that's different. But usually I can tell, like right now, I have a slight headache because I used the Cantu. And I didn't use the castor oil to mask it. I tried to use something else. And it wasn't thick enough. It's not strong enough. And, why have something on my hair that I'm allergic to? Anyway, that's it. Bye.